Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Midnight Suns playthrough, where for now gonna have potentially a lot of reading, as I see some books I can interact with. Also, we need to remember to read the super link, as somebody posted over there. Maybe I should start with that. See, okay. That we read. It's one post from Robbie. Iliana, were you walking the Abbey grounds late last night? Iliana, niet. Robbie, weird. I saw a strange light out my window. We're the only ones here who have our own underglow, so I figured it was you. Blade, maybe Carol was out for a moonlight stroll. Robbie, no way, Captain Marvel isn't a soft glow. She's a portable sun. Nico. Also, you can't take a moonlight stroll during a new moon. Hashtag just witchy things. Blade. Nerd. Nico. Says the man who named his katana. Keep pushing me and I'll share it with hashtag Blade Facts. Ooh. Touchy. Right, inspect. What's this? Ah, I can remove some paintings, although I did not put it there. I guess it's gonna be the same.
Curious.
Oh, so this one I cannot remove. But this one I can? Why though?
Ah,
Still don't see the option. Okay, Caretaker's Journal, June 3rd, 1710. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side, and I wish for her to join me for what we'll be facing in the coming years. Though, I admit that it may be selfish of me to share this risk. I find myself in the very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for, and it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we are not meant to bring children into this world, or love one another as she did, as I love Agatha. Was I wrong to judge Lilith so harshly, or am I wrong now? It is hard to face. I found myself wanting to be with Agatha, just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child. To have a family, to love, and be loved by another. More drama. Okay. First book. Observation of the Blood. Notes by Damon Hellstrom. My research has led me to believe that the Blood have existed for ages, seeking to eliminate the spawn of Cthulhu and any other malevolent manifestation they deem to be a threat. I will continue to dig deeper into their rather murky history. There is much to explore here in Old Salem. Okay. What about this painting? It just can remove it. So I guess if we find more paintings, I can just swap them around if I have the currency for it. Mythica Zoologica. Witches and familiars. To those true students of mystical fauna, the commonly repeated lore that a familiar is in any way subservient to their witch is as frustrating as it is incorrect. The relationship between a witch and their familiar is more akin to a partnership, and indeed, many times the familiar is the more powerful of the two. The most common form that a familiar takes is that of a black house cat, and if a familiar allows itself to be found by anyone other than their witch, that can be a great boon indeed. Remember, always to show great respect to the familiar when found. However, their wills are often as capricious as the cats from when they take their outward appearance. I mean, This is kind of a job, like treat your companions, pets, you know, with respect. Right. Next book. So we're getting some arcane knowledge. Right. Conquest through technology and mysticism. A manifesto by Dr. Doom. Power and conquest have been my ambition since early youth. Only a fraction of individuals possess the strength of will to even pursue such destinies. For one must be imperfect in both mind and body before a journey of this nature may even begin. My ascent to godhood began with a quest for answers, a means to free my imprisoned mother from Mephisto's grasp in the depths of hell itself. That singular focus opened my mind to the power of arcane sorceries. I concluded that forbidden magics must be combined with disciplined academic study to free my mother's soul and ensure my victory when facing Mephisto. My experiments sought to resolve this conflict, which led me to the regrettable encounter with Reed Richards and the explosion that scarred my flesh. From that point on, Richards and any others who opposed me would face the wrath of Victor Von Doom, reborn from the ashes with the means and technology vastly superior to anything seen before. Now armored and set out to take what is rightly mine. Many have sought to topple me from the throne of conquest, yet all have failed. The Fantastic Four, mere playthings for my amusement. Let us consider the Hulk, thought to embody unlimited raw and destructive energy, and yet Hulk fell like all others, unable to withstand my power-armored blows. Even in my infancy as Dr. Doom, I seized the power cosmic and the surface board with ease. Guardians, heroes, whatever they wish to call themselves, a little more than childlike pawns. Even Thanos, self-appointed tyrant of the galaxy, was laid waste by a single blow from Doom's fist. For the record, Thanos did not possess the Infinity Gauntlet at that point, but no matter. He would have been put in his place. Such is the will of Doom. Damn. I wonder if we're gonna meet Dr. Doom. Or any other of these characters that I'm reading. The Ancestor. Chester Harding, 1827. The Blood Dynasty has stood watch for eons. With each generation our blades have run red with the blood of the fallen as we seek to bring about order. Only the 9 lords of the Etherdark stand to challenge the will of the Blood family, and they will never relent. Okay, there was another one here. Trapped, February 18, 1692. All went black. The collapse snuffed out the little bit of light that shone from the moon above. We were trapped, our only way out buried beneath scores of rock. There were no other passages out, and we had no tools with which to dig. Our sanctuary had become our tomb. We had so little with us, only scant bits of bread and a little water. It would not last long, maybe a week at best. It would have been kinder death to have stood before the hanging tree and made our peace before the Almighty himself. Okay, another painting I can move around. So there's only one painting here that it does not let me remove. The other ones are free for all. Right. Can we talk more, Agatha?
There's something you need to read.
But can I ask who or what are the Blood?
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the Blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
Can I ask more about my mother, Lilith?
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows. But we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried here.
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
Okay. Now, on for the journal. Agatha's altar. Excerpt from Wanda's journal. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
I think maybe I found it. It's definitely not inside here. Ah, I think it's here, but the way is closed. So this is a new area we will unlock. Got it. What is Charlie though? Right here. Cool. So Charlie will show the way regardless. Go on, Charlie. Don't worry. I'm right behind you. And I suppose you're gonna want me to open this.
Blessings of the goddess.
Elemental altar. Yes, we'll talk with her, but first. Some materials and a chest. Is this another... Victims of the witch trials. Glowing apothecary vessel. A vessel created by witches to honor the innocent. What's this exactly? Oh, another collectible. Okay. 1 out of 6. Some more materials over here. Can I open this as well?
Noble Oster guides my hand.
The answer is yes. So I think basically I can open every door. So I just open another door into the area next to this one. Right. Don't start any forceful cutscene, please. What's this? New Haven. The peaceful hill. Havens. There are numerous havens located on the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can be used only once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Okay, so that means kinda need to figure out who likes what. So I don't use a haven for somebody that maybe is not really a fan of that haven. This is like magic. I would say maybe Nico, magic. That's the two heroes that I'm thinking about. Okay. New masterwork. Journal page. Hunter's Journal, July 15, 1710. My favorite days are those with Agatha. She even talks more than Sarah sometimes. But it doesn't feel like a drawling lecture. She's always smiling, and her face lights up when she tells me about all of the plants, trees, and mushrooms that we come across. I never thought I would find myself excited to share the healing properties of moonflowers or dryad saddles. Agatha tells me that one day knowing these things will come in handy. But for now, it's just fun to learn them. That's 2 out of 12. And this one is Wanda's Journal. February 22nd, 2020. I've said I'm sorry so many times today. I might as well say it here too. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened out there. Agatha and I train at her altar all the time, but something was different. Somehow this time I lost control. Agatha could have been hurt, and it would have been my fault. Damn, I need to figure this stuff out. Caretaker isn't looking at me the same. Agatha make it look so easy, and I just make everything harder. We'll find a way to draw the elemental energy back to the altar, and we'll try again. We always do. P.S. Somehow, I broke the cauldron too. I wasn't even in the library today. Okay. Couple of crafting materials. And then this area. Oh, definitely. It's a tarot card. Death. Death stands before the black vortex, surrounded by the prized infinity stones, tempting us with possibility. This card represents transformation and entering a new phase of one's life. Oh, look at that view. You can see the Abbey right over there in the distance. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we can get some more crafting materials. Anything here? Well, I see a rune. Not much. See a chest on the other side, but okay. I guess this is how we activate the bridge, because the bridge is out of commission. I see two similar runes, so maybe it's something regarding activating those runes. Meantime, a new tarot card. Wheel of Fortune. Domino knows the way in which the wheel will turn and shows the answer in the playing card she displays. This card represents luck and good fortune, along with opportunity in the future. That's 6 out of 22 for now. And I believe this should be everything around. There's another tarot card actually. Justice. She-Hulk proudly holds the scales of justice in one hand and her briefcase in the other, ready to face the courtroom. This card represents justice and fairness and righting the wrongs in the world, or of the world. Is that it? Yep, I think now we're done. Agatha.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
Ah, really? Okay.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key?
Oh, yes.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
Will do.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
And if I remember correctly, we should have some keys. Yeah, I have the fire rod and the water rod. So this is what we're using it for. Special items that might help you solve mysteries around the Abbey. We also have the knife as a quest item. Okay. I wonder where that's gonna be. This should be water.
Magic still holds.
You've collected an arcane key. Arcane keys can open the arcane chests scattered around the Abbey and its grounds. Can actually take this on as well, which means I should have 2 keys now.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else.
I thought that was the fire. Oh, I need to take it back? Come on.
What was
That's
Wanda
fire.
up to here?
So we have 3 keys. Cool. Definitely there will be other ways to get keys, because there's more than 3 chests around here. There should be 1 key per chest, right? Look for arcane chests on the Abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chests resets periodically. Okay, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each. Yeah, but does that mean I need every time to get a key? That's my question. Yep, it uses a key. Okay, what's my objective now? I think perhaps get back to the library. Right, and I see on the map that the chest is... the icon shows like slightly open, so I know which chests are open and not. I might just get the epic if they... like the rare and the epic. You know what, for now, let's explore this new... Okay, exploring the Abbey grounds from this point on is optional. It can be done at any time without regard to the main story. When you're ready, return to the quarters and go to sleep. each night to start the next day. Got it. Is the Whispering Wood? Do I have the... Okay, I have the fast travel in Agatha's altar. Not sure if I have... Yep, it's there. I have the fast travel. Got it. I'm just literally standing on it.
This looks like a fairy ring.
Yep, this will not open.
Goddess disagrees.
I need another word of power, by the looks of it. Maybe something like shatter or break. So which is the fairy ring? This one here. In the meantime, let's get some crafting materials. The tarot card, the Hermit. Namor wields his trident with power, but remains tranquil in his strength below water. This card represents solitude and finding the answers sought from within one's own self. And that's the air
Elemental
rod.
rod. I should take this back to the altar.
We will. This quartz stone is so light it almost floats. Fluffy white and grey worlds conceal a core of rolling thunderclouds, which emit small bursts of light from time to time. Right. I liked how Agatha said, also a vessel. Sealed apothecary vessel. The remains within are still thoroughly protected. But yeah, I liked how Agatha said, you know, hinted that this will take some time to complete this side quest. And actually that you're not really forced to do it right away. You can just ignore it if you want. So, yeah. What did I get was water?
One more
Air,
to go.
actually. And no, I already put water. Which leaves Earth left. So for now, looks like I'm done in this area. I need another word of power to break those walls. Do I have actually a door to enter that area from the other side? Let's see. Oh, also, I think I found another haven. An area which I already went and saw. Yeah, the gargling block. Okay. And now I remember. I won't be able to go from this side.
This is which sign?
Because of the bridge. Got it. Did anything respawn there? No. Okay, where are we? So we're around here. We have the block gate there. The 1, 2, 3 inside here. 4, 5 areas opened, including the Hunter's Folly and the Abbey. Don't have fast travel to the Abbey though. Like right inside the Abbey. Closest one would be the Blood Gate. Okay. So you know what? I think I'm gonna see if I can open all these areas and have a quick look around. I guess this episode will be a bit more about exploration. This should be Robbie's car. Alright, so these I need to break the stones. In the end, we might not be able to open all areas at the moment, because I will need different words of power. Oh, Oh, there's another hangout area. Perfect. Don't think there was anything else here in the cave I could have done. Cavern, and then we went up here, which I have a chest. You know what? Sure, I'll open this one. Common hall face prop. Cool. And this should make me drop down here. That might have been the only area I could open. We'll see. The only option is this right side. Let's see if we have a door I can open. Back at the cave. Yep, this should be good to go.
Goddess of Order approves.
Then... oh, hold up. Hunter's Folly. I see... okay, this is weird border on it. We have more glyphs. There an entrance from this side? No. That's a rare. Yeah, let's open a rare at least. And I'm gonna keep the last key. Bonfire rare, pallet. What did I get? Customization. Okay, different color. I want it, and then ha, base prop. Cool. All right. Yeah, this is a weird border here. I thought I had an entrance from Hunter's Folly as well. So the Dreamer Descent kinda engulfs this, a bit of this path as well. Okay, what do we have here? It's looking very lush. Some regions. Okay. Wall that I need to crack. Maybe we'll find the last seal here and finish that side quest. Right. Where... oh, not exactly the edge. That's not ominous at all. Okay, so we have this area up here. Okay, to the north that we can't access. Is that regions over here? Yeah. What's that howling? I doubt there'll be any combat here. I'm literally not in gear. Okay, another rare. Handmade caretaker doll. Caretaker never did like the idea of being idolized in doll form.
Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods.
So is this a gift? Another quest item then? Yeah. Okay, the journal page. Wanda's journal. March 4th, 2020. They stopped tending to this grave some time ago. I guess I'm the only one that comes out here these days. So I get it. It's so sad though. It was hundreds of years ago, but I can feel so much sorrow in this place. For a loss like that, a husband and a father, that doesn't just go away. Maybe that's why everything happened the way it did. Got arcane knowledge, level 2. You get 1 more cosmetic rewards from arcane chest. Good to know. Wicker construct.
Something.
Symbolic totems crudely constructed to honor the elder gods.
Interesting.
Okay. These are all the same. Some regions. More wicker constructs. Another journal page. Hunter's Journal. November 3rd, 1712. Lilith is no longer the light that she once was. All that remains is darkness. Darkness that wears the face of the woman I once called my mother. I am prepared to lay down my life, for many will perish if I do not act. Only one of us shall walk away from the storms that awaits. It will be me. I can feel it. There are only moments left. Well, you're here now. Recipe book. Hold up. We have recipe books. Full of tips and tricks, the quarterly is a must-have for any foraging enthusiast. Delivery fees applies. Unlocked recipes, strength tonic, and common gifts. Okay, so we can make some gifts at least. And this should be... yeah, I looked around. Okay,
fascinating.
This one I inspected already. That's towards over the bridge. That chest. Anything hidden around here? No, just another path where I can come up here. Thought I saw a prompt. Nope, not the case. Actually, oh, unknown grave, mystery.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
Okay, so this was the grave, or the faded journal that said something about the grave. I wonder if it's this the one. Handmade father doll.
Intriguing.
I thought maybe I get the option to put the other doll that I just got. Okay.
This rubble looks loose.
Which one? This one?
Ah,
Pet cemetery.
I see.
Small headstones honoring the Abbey's beloved pets. Aww. I wonder whose this is. We have another haven. Another glyph. Journal page. Hunter's Journal. February 20th, 1708. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious. Always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes, I don't think she knows that I see it, but I do. She's afraid. She's afraid that I'm going to be just like my mother. Well, good news. We did not turn up that way. For now, considering that I can align myself dark and light. Okay, I need to get a bit of my bearings around. So that's the unknown grave. I think you're referring to this rubble. Yeah, it's not exactly end of the map. It could be a bit more extra around there. Okay, we have another chest. More crafting regions. What's with this? Handmade hunter doll. This doll never had to leave its family behind. Maybe that's why I made it.
Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training.
And then we have notes on hedge magic. One of the few works of hedge magic that treats the subject with respect. Unlocked recipes, moderate attack essence, and iron oak charm. I wonder if that's like a gift. Is this? This is a common arcane chest.
Perhaps a witch
With
from
sign?
the Salem Coven made this.
What? Okay, the journal page. Journal of Hiram Shaw, October 12th, 1688. Today, with the help of my loyal followers, I continued work on the foundations of this house of worship. I knew I was called here to this spot for a reason, and praise be, I found that reason. This page I have unearthed is no ordinary parchment, but whispers to me, calling me to extend my own influence and share these words with the people of this village. When he calls, I will listen, for I am his faithful servant. The page whispers to me, and I weep with joy. It is the most clear example of his hand that I have ever witnessed. That's 1 out of 12. It's the first journal I find from him. I thought I already found one more. I guess maybe that was the grave. Right, up here. Which we can open. It's this area over here. Right, before we do that, I'm gonna loop around really quick. So some regions. And we're down here. Okay, onwards we go. I think we're kind of done with this area, hopefully.
She believes in our purpose.
Stone terrace. Materials. Okay. Yeah, let's start with this side. Handmade
My
Lilith
old
doll.
fort. Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this.
This
I wonder
doll
what she
was for my
really
mother
afraid of.
before things changed.
I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became.
Okay. Regions and anything here? Illustrated mycology. The ink and watercolor illustrations almost jump off the page. Unlocked recipes, minor heroic essence, and rare gift. And I think journal page. Hunter's Journal, June 26th, 1710. Sometimes I wake, still caught up with my dreams. I'm running but seemingly going nowhere. The dream seems to go on and on. It is dark and freezing, and I'm trying to hide and make myself as small as possible to not be seen or heard. Sometimes there are strange voices screaming from far away, and I'm on my feet again running. I'm never fast enough. It feels like these dreams are distant memories. Or maybe something yet to come. But when I shake away the sleep, I'm safe and warm. Agatha and Sarah are here. Everything feels okay. Okay. Then we had the... So I have a feeling that the handmade dolls, I might need to put them on that unknown grave. That's my theory, at least.
The standing stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
These ones, you mean? But no mystery prompt? Okay, where we ended up? More or less at the beginning. Okay, let's try to see on this side.
What is this?
Another witch sign. Journal page. Journal of Hiram Shaw, December 4th, 1688. The people of Salem line up outside, drooling at the chance to be part of this congregation. I cannot be more pleased with how many seek out the truth within these walls. With the guidance of Cthulhu and the power within this page, I will set them free. I am the one that has been chosen, and I praise Cthulhu for granting me this blessing and this power. Yet, where there is light, there are those who oppose it. A coven of witches stalks around us, deceiving my flock and sowing the seeds of distrust. They will be stopped. And that's it. Okay. Anything else on this side? More crafting regions or anything? Tarot cards. Oh, there is some mushrooms. Let's continue more to the left side. Is this pay respects? Perfect. That's one more statue down.
The great seer known as Endra Moore is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
Right. Bridge is out. It looks like... Yeah, this is the edge. Going towards to another area. Eastern Terrace. Oh, almost missed this Hunter's Journal from September 8th, 1712. We only have so much time before Lilith's shadow falls upon this ground. Until then, I must continue to train. I must continue to become who I am destined to be. I am the hunter. I will hunt. That's 6 out of 12. Halfway there. Okay. On the tarot card, the High Priestess. Jean Grey stands powerfully and summons flames from her palms, holding her stance and waiting for the next move. This card represents instinct and wisdom with a hint of mystery. Then this loops back to the standing stones. Anything else up here? No. Well, there is a haven. And by the looks of it, you'll need another ward to open that door.
I need to find the next moon seal.
Got it. Okay. Don't get stuck. Arcane cooking for the gifted amateur. Gifted indeed. These recipes look difficult. Moderate skill essence and rune of aggression. rare one. Another chest. Cool. Still haven't found something that lets me create keys. And I think this is the extent that I can explore. As we have other needs for other kinds of Word of Power. Let's just do a quick look around. I think, yeah, that should be it. Right. Let's get back to the Abbey. I could fast travel, but I'm literally like right here. Also, hold up. Yep. I wanna see place dolls. There we go. And that summons a chest. Cool.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you, you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
How did she react?
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I've never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
And what about the plague?
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon joined the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
I guess we can talk again later.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
Can talk
Tell
more.
me about my father.
Believe it or not, you can thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him. What was he like?
He was honest, a working man, you could say, authentic. Of course, I still didn't like him, but that wasn't really his fault. I'm old enough to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He loved her, and she was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together. For a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk with him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo.
Who knows? Maybe we will get a chance.
I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
Cool. Let's get an epic one opened. Alright. We have this one, I believe. Come on. Okay, never mind. And what else? Gain 4 resist at the mission start. So I got that one. Then do I have something else? I believe it was only for Ghost Rider. Not seeing anything else, the customization appearing. Right. Inventory research is going. Cool. Ah, Forge in Hellfire. New suits. Okay, complete formation with Ghost Rider. Armory 4 schematic. Legendary suits and ability. That doesn't sound bad. Anything else in the Superlink? No. I do have... These are put as quest items, the books. Alright. Then I don't have anything in combat decks. So that solves that mystery. I'm trying to see if there's a way to track the other mysteries. Because I know we have the Agatha's altar, we have the statues. And I believe there was one more. But not sure. Anyway, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. It's gonna get a bit too long. And we'll continue next time. Where we're gonna have a chat with Agatha. Open the other chest. Still have this epic one on the map, right? It's not just common ones. Yep. The chest is there. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. And I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.